Okay. You've been made beautiful for someone else to get on. Think about that. Is it tight? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. Fine. I'm on a horse. It's just good. It's just good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can give me a whip. So here we go. We have to become friends, lady. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come. We're on a horse. Yeah. Come on. Come on. What's going on here? Don't you? Um, don't you think about all this? Yes, we're going to be friends. Yes. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. There. Mm-hmm. This is my fun. My time, my fun, my everything. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Yeah. No, we're staying on the bed. So I'll just have some fun here. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We're going there. This is your home. We're working. Yeah. Okay. Da, 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 da. I know what I want. There. Yes. And there. Yes. Yes. Good girl, lady. Good girl, lady. Okay, I'll see if I need it, I'll take it. At the moment, we'll start. We'll see. Come. We'll just have to get to know each other a little. Come. Come, come, come. Yes, 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 yes. Come, come, come. Come, come, come. Come, 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 come. Yes, good girl. There we go. Getting to know each other. Come, I want you to move. Yes. And move. And move. Yes, move. Yes. There you are. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Go, go, go. Yes. Good girl. There. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. Go, 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 go. Good. Yes. Up and over. Up and over. Good. Go, 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 go. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Come. Go on. Not stopping. Good. 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 Come, 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 come. There, yeah, there, yes. Come, 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 come. Yes. Good, good. Come. Good. Be soft on the right. Be soft there. Yes. Good. 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 Okay. Come. Come. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. There. Good. Come. 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 Yes. Bend your body. Come. Come. And go. Come, 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 come. Oh, oh, come. And go. And think of going. Good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Think too much. Come. There. Good. Okay. Now. Now you can count. Yes. Yes. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Come. 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 Why do you stop? Come. Hard work, I know. Roll my lip. Yes. Yeah, come, come, come. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Yes. Good. There you go. There you go. Come, keep going. Good. Good. Okay, now we're getting into canter. Come. That's a jump. Come. Oh, good girl. Yes. Come, keep going. We're not stopping. Slowing down is not stopping. Don't think of stopping. Don't think of stopping. Come. Come. Yes. Yes. Come. Good girl. Go. Yes. Good. There you go. Come on. Back and go. And go again. Yes. And come back. And go. And come back. And go. Come back. And go. Yes. Come back. And go. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Come in. Ooh. Ooh. So much going on here. Yes. Good girl. Oh. Yes. Oh. And go. Don't fall over that right shoulder. Get it under. No, no, no. There. Yes. And go. Go. Good. And go. Yes. And go. Yes. Good girl. What a fun horse. Come, keep yourself together. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Okay. Yes, good girl. Okay. You happy? Okay. So I took myself a few minutes to establish a little bit my hello to her before I want to start talking more to you than to her. And it's always fun to ride. For me, it's a passion. And it always feels when I get back on a horse after a flight, in these little bit troubled times, this is where my world is okay. So I'm fine right now. Okay. This demo, I not only want to show you that it's fun for me to be on a horse. What I want to demonstrate is not that I'm the most perfect rider, because I'm not. It's about how do I talk with my seat with a horse? How do we communicate? Where do we make our connection and what's happening? Yeah? And I want to try and show you the good and the bad. Yeah? So if I try to ask a horse from walk to trot, then if I say I use the breathing, I use my body, you shouldn't see me moving, I should be able to just gently say, come on, I want trot, and there she goes. Yeah? That's all we need. Let's walk again. But if I override, as it's in the rule book, yeah, to go into trot, you shorten your reins, you sit up tall, you put your legs on, and you push. No. You have to already in the walk follow the movement of the walk. We're not getting anywhere. Yeah? So I'm much more effective doing this. Yeah? Super horse. She goes when I do nothing. Oh, she even canters. Yeah? So that's been a clear aid for her. Whereas every time when I shove with the seat, use the legs, she cannot read me. Yeah? That's not German, that's not Japanese, that's not horse language, it's nothing. Yeah? So if I want her to understand that I really mean it with a trot, I have to really use my seat growing, and there she goes. Yeah? And okay, I can say I have to sit perfect in order to get her to trot. Okay, let's see. Am I sitting perfect right now? No. But can I ask her for trot? Yes. So I don't need to have the perfect seat to have always the perfect understanding. She's going. Yeah? She will not understand this. This is not making her go. You're a good one. Thank you. Yeah? Of course, it's the easiest to use my seat in the correct way she understands if I'm sitting centered and upright. But what I'm using is this internal connection of the seat bones, a little bit up and forward, and telling her to go. That's what she feels. And I can do that whether I'm sitting off center or on center. Yeah? But of course, it's the easiest when I have the middle. So that is something I really need to establish and to find. Yeah? So it's not how big I move my legs. It's this feeling of, can I grow? Can I have connection? And can I give my energy a direction? And then she goes. Okay, now I have a little discussion here. I've been disturbing you a little. Let's get you used to it again. Well, one of the first things we always do on horses is rising trot. Yeah? And you should be a little bit more through, lady. Here. Yes. And if I'm in the rising trot, I have that up, down. Yeah, I have to be in rhythm with the horse. Then she can continue. Now, if someone says the horse is too slow, you have to rise push a little bit with your rising to make her go. And I get a little bit faster than her in front of the movement. Very effective. Immediately, I had the opposite. Yeah, so, yes, good girl, you were good. Now, the other thing is, if in the rising trot I want to be too straight, and I get behind the movement, I want to be perfect. Gas is empty too. Yeah? So the moment I'm not in balance, the moment my rhythm is not connected, I'm disturbing her flow of movement. Now let's see what she allows me when I'm inside the rhythm. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I didn't train that. You saw me. All I know of her is the lessons I taught and what I wrote here these 5 minutes. Okay. Now let's see if she allows me to move. I can turn my head. I can shrug my shoulders. I can turn, middle, left, turn my body. I can sit down, left and right, left and right. She's not disturbed. She's not disturbed. She can go on. I'm balanced. Off center is not off balance. I'm massaging her back. One seat bone, other seat bone. One seat bone, other seat bone. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah? I can twist. 1. Yeah? I can do now. Sit, sit up, sit, sit up, sit, sit up. And I go right hip, left hip, right hip, left hip, right hip, left hip. All not disturbing her, all just getting me loose. Yeah? I can do up, up, sit, sit. I find my balance line. Yeah? If I overdo standing up and I use my knee to straighten, I will disturb her flow of movement. When I overuse my stirrups and my legs go open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. You see? She doesn't really know what to do with that. Yeah? Don't want to disturb her too much because it builds up tension that you don't want. Yeah? So you want to have that feeling that you can balance with her. Now I can be over her, take my upper body down and up and down and up. I'm still in rhythm. And if you see, it's my feet, my ankles, my hips that have this rhythm with her wherever I am. And I can do a rising trot up here in front, and I'm not touching the saddle. I'm above the saddle, but my weight aids are connected. And now I go in the saddle, and I can go a little bit more upright, a little bit more forward, a little here. I can move a little in. I can move my upper body like a figure of 8. She thinks this is all fun. Yeah? Because I'm not getting tight. I'm not disturbing when I'm moving with her in rhythm. Yeah? But let's try again. If I move faster than her, I get in front of the... Oops. Yeah? Gas empty immediately. Yeah? So connecting into the horse's rhythm, it's not only for the horse, the first thing on the training scale, it's for the rider. The most important thing, more important than that the seat is in the correct place, is that we move and connect to the horse's rhythm. And balance exists through rhythm. Balance is not something that we can hold. Every step is a complete new balance system. So I have to give it up and find it new. Give it up and find it new. Yeah? So the more I do that rhythmically, the easier it gets. That's what I showed when I was moving this upper body. That's upper body balancing exercises. And the third thing that I build my balance and movement thing on is the suppleness, which is the positive tension. How much tension do I have in my body? I said to some riders, grow, use the stirrups, growing tall, shrink again, use more again, yeah, so that you have different volume control of the tension. Yeah, and that is something, it's easy to get tense. It's hard to let go again. So we need to carefully work on how do I release tension without collapsing. A lot of riders, they build up tension sitting straight, and then they can't do anymore, and then they collapse. Yeah? And that's not fair for the horse. You're breathing, yeah. So if I work with tension, I need to find, that's my tallest. Now let's see, what can I all release? And I'm still tall. Now I've released a lot of muscles. Yeah? To get up there, I need a lot more muscles. But to stay up there, I can release. Oh, now I use less. Yeah? And that's in riding often, that when we learn something new, it costs strength. But if we get stuck in the strength of it, then we have no chance. Then it becomes tight. So I always have to ask myself, how much can I release? So let's see. If I want, yeah, come into trot. I build up tension. There she goes. Now if I have too little tension in the sitting trot, it's a joke. I have no tension. I'm totally supple. Everything is supple, 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 supple. Yeah? She's not disturbed, but she's not really going really anywhere, but we can do that. Yeah? So come. Now I have a little bit more positive tension. And now I start getting tight. She stops. Tightness kills movement. Yeah? And I got now just tight holding on. If I get tight and I don't hold on with my legs, then I can't follow her movement anymore in trot. Let's see if you have patience for one more. I'll do. So I follow her trot. And when I'm opposite to you, I'll stop following the trot and tighten my hips without holding on with the legs. Okay? Well, yes, we're not doing that too long. Yeah. And you saw how high I came out of the saddle. So the moment I'm tight, I'm disconnecting from her movement. And as nobody bumps like that in the saddle, as I now did for a few steps, we hold on with the legs, and then the movement is immediately stopped. Yeah, so this is really, really important to understand. Now, you should stay straight, lady. That's the direction. Thank you. She says, you've disturbed me enough. When I want to encourage how to follow the horse's movement, I really need to get that feeling, where are the horse's legs? And if I go into trot and sitting trot, let's see, yeah, lady, be there. Thank you. There. And I have here right, left. And I have that movement, if I exaggerate, right, left. She's lifting my left seat bone, right seat bone. Left, yeah? So it's her left hind leg, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And then we can have a bicycle inside my pelvis. Up, yes. Forward, up, forward, up, forward, up, forward. Yes, there you go. That's it. And then that builds through. Yes. Good. Then I follow the trot movement. And when I wanted to ask for canter, my outside seat bone gets stable, the inside does a backward bicycle. There we go. And she's glued on my seat here. Yes. I cycle. My outside seat is stable, my inside hip moves. And what was a little hard for her in the beginning was to ride a little bit slower, not stopping, that's what I said, and then going again. And slowing down, not stopping. We're still going, yes, and going again. Yes. And once more, slowing down, and go. Good. Just to the borderline. Oh, and go. Good girl. Yes. There you are. And we're going to trot. Now there are regular things that happen in riding that we sometimes lose our balance, and especially in canter we start collapsing in one side. Yeah? And it's really important that the inside of my body is the one that I need long. If I collapse on it, the horse has a hard time feeling where I want to go. Yeah? If I'm not connected and I pull too much on the inside rein, the horse will not know what I want. Yeah? I want to turn right. I want to turn right. I'm collapsing. She's running, first of all. Yeah. I want to turn right. I want to turn right. Hey, I want to turn right. I want to turn right. Finally. It's not an aid for her to take the head to the right. An aid for her to go right is my upper body saying, we're going right. 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 I don't even need the reins. Right. 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 And now we want to stop. And I use my side to the left, and my left seat bone tells the left front leg, which is the one she doesn't like so much. Left, left, there we go. You go left. You put your left front leg to the left. That's it. Left front leg to the left. Left front leg to the left. And what I need is the outside rein, but not the inside one to turn her. Yeah? So this is when I have her on my seat to say, hey, don't fall over that shoulder, thank you. And we go straight again. Yeah? And when I have that conversation clear, I can use it. That with my seat bones, I tell her where to go. Come. So then I can do this little bit of slalom, little bit of slalom. Yes. There you go. Yes. Here we are. And we go. And we slalom. And you 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 have to work between your back and your body and your shoulders. There you are. Good girl. Good girl. Come through. Come through. Move, 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 move. There. Ah. Yes. Okay. Now in the sitting trot, it's important that I follow the up, not the down. Yeah? If I have a basketball, I hit it to bounce it on the highest moment, not on when it's on the ground, then I kill the bounce. So if I do sitting trot, down, 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 now I kill the bounce. I set her down, 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 now I have to push her already, and she stops. Yeah? That's sitting deep and heavy. If I think, yeah, I know you hate it. She said, why did you do that now? Up, 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 up. I have a magnet on the roof. I want to feel how high does her back go. Up, up, up. Now she follows. Now she follows. Yeah? So I really don't want to land down. And now you can see I have the stirrup with a little bit more weight, and I can decide how heavy I want to sit. Does my seat bone want to push a little bit? Yeah, I turn the saddle a little bit in. There we go. I push the saddle a little out. There we go. And a little in. Yeah? So she reacts super sensitive to the tiniest shift of weight. And I can shift my weight. Inhale to my right lung. Exhale going straight. Inhale. Yes, good girl. Yeah? So with the inhalation, I tell her to go up and over. Exhale straight. Inhale. Yeah? Same. Let's see if it works to the other side too. Left lung is smaller. It's a little harder for me. Okay. lift, 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 and over. Yes. Yeah? So the difference is really that I think up and over, not down and over. So I'm lifting my chest up and over, up and over. Then she can go. Yeah? If I sit down and over, down and over, down and over, then she doesn't get it. Yeah? It's not how strong my leg comes on, it's where my center of balance goes. If I do this, okay, at some stage she somehow goes, and I stay there. And, I have a hard time pushing her. But if I sit here and I say, come, follow me. There you go. Then she's very sensitive to follow that. Yeah? And then I can start playing. We move your front legs and straighten. And your hind legs and straighten. And front legs and straighten. Yes. Okay, lady. Now we're getting some quality in that trot. Now I have more bounce. We're getting buoyancy. Come, we can do a little more here. Yes. Okay. Now we're talking to each other. Now she's asking me, what kind of trot do you want? And now she says, this is getting hard. I'm getting a little tense. I say, okay, we'll do a little less again. There. Yeah? So I have to feel my way in. And we can say, travers and straight. Oops, only straight. Travers and straight. There. Yes. Travers. Up, up, up. Keep the shoulder. Yes. Yeah. There. So it's all the time talking, answering, re-answering, going with them. There. Yes. And boo. And go. Good girl. Yes. Boo. And go. So in the boo, I have a go. I never ride backwards without pushing. Yes. Yes, good girl. And she's waiting for me. And travers. And straight. And travers. And straight. Good girl. Now come up. Don't hang on me. Carry yourself. Bring your nose in front. Don't get tight. Get your nose forward. Your job. There, help you, your job. Good girl. Oh, good. And walk. Here she still really started carrying herself. And that's hard. That needs a moment break then. Yeah? But these are the things, if you connect with them, you start playing with a horse's balance. And they have the same issues as we have. But they can cover up for us a lot. And they don't lie. They always give us a straight answer. Yeah? And yes, sometimes it needs strength. Sometimes we need to say, hey, I'm the boss. Yeah? I said I don't need the whip. I thought I would after what I saw with you, but I don't need it. But in the first 2-3 minutes when I rode, I did tell her I'm the boss. But not in a very loud way. She accepted it immediately. I said, fine, then everything's easy. Yeah? And I found it's the most rewarding in my riding when I feel I want mutual respect. I mean, the horse has to respect and trust me, and I'm the boss, but I respect the horse too. And every horse is an individual. I have to ride every horse as what it is. Yeah, we had yesterday a horse that was nearly unrideable, and today great. They have their days and their moods too, and we have to take that into consideration. They're not machines, yeah, and we are not machines. Yes, yeah, and in training, I ride sub-maximum. Because the maximum, if you ask for it too often, you get wear and tear on the horse's health. But if the horses are sub-maximum trained, the maximum, the barrier moves up and it gets easier and easier. But if you always work on the border, it's too tight. Yeah? I found that the horses that trust me like that, if I really come to a championship, they've always put their heart in for me. Yeah, they knew when it was important. So that was something that I always felt I shouldn't ask for them to trust me too much. Yeah, let's go back a little bit to what's happening in the seat. Yeah, I talked to quite a few of you with this backline rotation of the legs, counter rotation for turns. Maybe I show a little bit of that to clear that up. Yeah. If I would turn my legs out, my hip joint would come, the bone that goes like that in the hip, if I turn the leg out, the top would do this. So it would push my pelvis to the front. Yeah? It can happen in a way that I do this and I collapse. That's not very effective because my hip I put my leg long and my hip just pulls me down here and I get in a hollow back, then I have nothing. But if I have here stability, and now I rotate those hips out, and I have input, and there she goes. And that's part of my invisible aids, that I create on my seat bones a forward push by stabilizing. And when I turn the legs a little bit more in, I bring my weight a little forward. That's what stopped her. And when I do the outside rotation, if I exaggerate a little, this brings her forward. Yeah, you're good. You're doing the right thing. And when I turn my legs a little bit in, bring my weight a little bit to the front, I lengthen my back line, she stops. I lengthen my front line, she goes. I lengthen my back line to stop. I lengthen my front line to go. Yeah? And that I take into the movement. You keep your right shoulder under control, lady, please. Yes, that right shoulder I wanted. There. Okay, go. Yes. Yes, a little bit more work. You were good. You worked so hard, now I ask for more. Come. So. Yes. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. There. So I use my back line. We go. I use my front line. We go slow down. Go. Go, 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 and go, go. Yeah? And maybe you detect if you sit forward, she can't go forward. Yeah, you need to find that seat bone in, she will go. And see, a little bit to the front, she stops. A little bit to the back, she goes. I'm exaggerating that you see what I'm doing. This is slowing her down. This is getting her go. This is slowing her down. This is getting her go. Good girl. Yeah? And this is hard work for her, this gymnastic. Keeping the rhythm, doing different tempi. Yeah? Yes. It's much easier when we work with where the front legs are. Yes. Okay. Now, if my seat slides off to the outside, now I'm sitting a little bit to the outside. Yeah? If you see me from behind, you'll see that my inside leg is turning out, the outside not. I have different leg position. And I cannot change that unless I change my seat. Yeah? So I'll do it towards you now. If I slide to the left, my right leg turns out. And I change that by sitting in the middle. Yeah? So this ability to move my seat side to side, I go to one side, to the other side. I'm not disturbing the rhythm, I'm still balanced, but I can move even in sitting trot around. So, see? She actually likes that. She says, back massage, fine. I don't have to work, she's working. Yeah? So that's better than sitting and being tight and stiff. And from there, if I can move my pelvis around easily, from there I can then start playing. My upper body has stability, my hands are mobile. Tuck, tuck, tuck. My hands are stable, I can juggle in my body. Body's stable, my hands move. Hands stable, body moves. Body stable, hand moves. Hand stable, body moves. Yeah? These changes, these coordinations, these are things I need. And these are things that keep it fluent and healthy. And then that happens very tiny. Because now I feel again her right hind leg, right, left, left hind leg. And I need a little bit more stability inside, a little bit more stability outside, stability inside, stability outside. Yeah, it keeps changing where she needs me. A little bit more active, balance, contact, balance, a little bit outside, balance, inside, balance, little active, balance. There you go. Yes. Then we're friends again. And then she listens to the tiniest thing. Good girl. And then when I ask for the rising trot again, it's really soft and easy. I don't have to do much. I just keep this feeling that I have her hind front, hind leg, front leg, front leg. Yeah, I have that under me. I give her a direction. And if I want her to turn, I rise. If I exaggerate, rise, 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 rise. Straight, straight, and rise, 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 and straight, straight, turn, turn, straight, straight, turn, straight, straight. Yeah? So with her rising, I'm giving her direction. So all these funny exercises like twist in the air, they are preparing me to then twist her. Yeah? And not stop the rhythm. Yeah? We're not doing anything else. Yeah? I have to be able to move in rhythm with her. Okay, let you walk. Good. Okay. Yeah, she's lovely. Yeah, and you can see how horses react to the tiniest little bit you do, and they answer. And it really, for me, it's the connection through rhythm, balance, and suppleness is the concept. If I work inside that concept, I get results. If I work inside just circles or exercises or this, I have some horses who get it and some horses who I miss. But if I apply this concept, I always get results. And that's what I love doing. Okay, thank you. Okay. Ooh, yeah. You're not used to that. Come on. It's for you. You deserve it. Yeah. Well, she's lovely. Yeah. Now you have to do some work tomorrow. I see it. It's what I want. Yeah. I think it's important that you could see it. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I tried to show how she reacts to this forward balance. And of course, you needed to slow her down, you needed her to listen, and that was we connect to listen. Yes. But if you get stuck there, you're not getting her to go again. And that's now what we need to get. Yeah? Okay. Good. Okay, are there any questions? Yes. For the horse, yeah. I mean, what What I do is if I want to turn here, yeah, if I want to turn that direction, I kind of think this leg is my counterbalance. If that leg would turn too, I have no rotation. Yeah? So to get this different turn, the top turns here, the bottom has to turn to the other side. Now the bottom can't move, so my muscles here say outside rotation, and because I don't do this, I'm pushing myself to there. Yeah? So if I do this movement, if I just do a step like this, if I just think of this hip, this hip is doing an outside rotation. Yeah? Yeah? And so I have that contrast, and that contrast gives the... Yeah? No, it's an important question. Yeah?
Both these ladies are my students, and we work using pirouettes
Mm-hmm.
and getting them to understand the idea of movement.
Yes. Yeah? And so if you have this connection and you go here, that's the outside, and then to the inside, it's like sometimes I had some people do this, and I said if I move to here, I'm not turning, I keep this and I'm narrowing to it. Yeah? It's a spiral that goes up. If the spiral goes down, then the horse is full. Yeah, in the period. So I need to have that feeling of spiral up, spiral up, spiral up. Yeah, and it's the bones inside, because if you watch the best rider in the world doing a period and you take a still photograph from behind, he sits straight and square. He's not sitting twisted. It's just activating it inside so that the horse does the movement. Yeah. So it's not, if I move, when I did all this, she didn't get it that I want to trot. When I said quiet and I did that, she was, go. Yeah? And it's the same with a turn. If I turn a lot, she doesn't get it. If I have the connection and just think turn, she says, okay. Yeah? It's the counterbalance it's the counter rotation nearly. Yeah? It's this does that, and because that does that, this goes here. Because if this could move, this is stable, this moves. Now this is stable, so this moves. Yeah? Because you need the stability on the outside without outside aids. And then if you have that, your inside is free to keep the rhythm, keep the shoulder up, keep things up. Because otherwise they pull and they always drop the inside shoulder, and then the outside hind leg steps out and the period gets too big.
And it also, the thing is too, that rotation is
Of course. Because that's my step. Yeah. I let them actually, when I work on periods, I let them canter on the ground periods.
on the what?
On the ground. I'm a left canter, and I do a period. Which leg is pushing me off? Which leg gets tired? It's my right leg getting tired, not my left. Yeah? So that's what I have to... Yeah? And the horse has to jump around the inside hind leg, but it's the outside hind leg that does the most job there too. Yeah? Yeah? But if he's really over it, he doesn't have to work rotating on it. But if he's not over it and he's heavy on it and he twists on it, then of course that goes into it. Yeah? Yeah. So I hope that explains what I'm teaching. Yeah, and it makes a few of these exercises because the bigger movement is making what's happening later inside. And the ability to change the movement around. The horse is steady, I move. I get steady, the horse will move. Yeah? But if I can't move, how can I tell the horse to move? Yeah? So I have to do these different things. And I need to be able to work on myself inside the movement. And my exercises all trigger the correct aids underneath. Yeah? And they're not just exercises for coordination I say some people come in and they do this. I said, do you need that for riding? No, I said, so why do you do it? I do have riders who in a down transition collapse. I say, do this. And now in the down transition, you're on the highest point of your arm. And even if you don't dare to ride with reins on one hand, do it in walk. And then you have an imaginary fantasy arm, and it's on the highest point on your transition. Yeah? But by doing it, your body learned to elongate the front line. Then an arm circle can be great. But if it's just an arm circle, if it doesn't have a purpose, it's just an exercise. Yeah? So I always say my exercises I invent in every lesson new. I add these principles, rhythm, balance, suppleness. Yeah? I can pat a horse. I can pat a horse for rhythm. With a horse's, yeah, that in rising trot I do it this way, not this way, or that I really get every step, and that the juggling is in rhythm. So patting can be in rhythm. I can do it to cross the center line. I can do it to get my outside shoulder come over. I can do it to open my outside hip, yeah, patting the horse. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it for diagnostics because I see if someone does that, yeah, or collapses. I can do it by keeping the hand against the horse's neck, reaching out, putting in, and then I create stability. I'm strengthening my thoracic circle. Yeah, so it's a strengthening exercise, and it can be a calm down, everything's okay exercise. Yeah, so it's not the exercise, it's how I put the value underneath it. What I get with it. Yeah, and that makes it so wonderful and so challenging. And sometimes everything falls into place, but it's not the exercise itself that's the magic. Yeah, it's how you manage to connect it.